This is a vault that takes 10 years to open, because it doesn't have a door at all. It can only be opened after a bomb explodes. The purpose of designing such a useless vault was solely to challenge the master thief, Lupin. Sure enough, in the 10 years since the challenge was issued, Lupin hasn't succeeded even once. Now, with just 5 minutes left, Lupin will be completely defeated. But just at that moment, the boss who provided the construction funds says, the vault was blown open by Lupin last night. Staring at the already battered and broken vault, the designer collapses on the spot, crying and insisting on going home to kill himself. But after everyone has left, the boss instantly drops his facade. It turns out this was all a setup by Lupin. He simply couldn't open the vault, so his only option was to trick everyone into leaving, and then wait for the vault to open automatically. In the end, he won this decade-long challenge. However, what Lupin didn't expect was that a few days later, the designer's son came looking for him. While Lupin was in the sauna, he kept turning up the heat, forcing Lupin to crack his newly developed vault. But Lupin completely dismissed him as a nobody. With no other choice, the man continued to raise the temperature. Once Lupin couldn't take it anymore, he would achieve his goal. Then, the man used his invention, the strongest handcuffs, to cuff Fujiko, declaring that the key was inside the vault. If it can't be opened, she'll be cuffed forever. Just then, Lupin escaped. The so-called strongest handcuffs were no challenge for him at all. But he never imagined that while he was picking the lock, the bald man had secretly poisoned his drink. That's right, the antidote was also in the vault. Now Lupin had no choice but to open it. The group arrived at the vault's location, only to find that the so-called vault was an egg, smoother than Saitama's head, and it was incredibly hard. Bullets and blades were useless against it. The bald man smiled and reminded them that there was only one way to open this vault. By now, the poison symptoms were setting in. Lupin tried every crazy idea he could think of, but he couldn't open it. He even started to suspect it was just a solid iron ball.
What's the trick? Open sesame!
I don't believe it.